I don't know if other people's cats do this, but whenever we've just gotten clothes or towels or something out of the dryer and they're really warm, Rocco, if you're not watching him, or sometimes if you are and you just let him, he jumps up in here and he'll just lay down on the warm towels. He gets all cozy and just kind of falls asleep. And sometimes he'll actually like start to root and nuzzle himself under all of the towels, and he'll get under there until you can't even see him anymore. And he just loves it. You're one comfortable kitty, huh? You're spoiled rotten, that's for sure. Before I get started saying anything else today, I wanted to share with you guys something that a lot of people wanted me to know about. I actually woke up this morning and several people had messaged me about this, and then Mallory was telling me about it. Starman.net and Fangamer have been hosting an Earthbound Fan Fest, where they've been playing through Earthbound just a little bit every few days for the last month or something. If you're not familiar with what Earthbound is, it's a video game for the Super Nintendo made back in '95. It's my favorite video game of all time. A lot of interesting stuff about it related to my life in other videos. You should search for Earthbound in the search box. Anyway, on the Earthbound Fan Fest last night, the hosts were Liz and Matt, and they were playing through a portion of Earthbound, and Matt had hacked the game to ask Liz to marry him. He proposed through Earthbound. And there's an awesome article on Kotaku where they took the long stream and they cut out just the little proposal video part of it. So I'm going to put that down in the description box, and you guys should really check it out. This is actually it's actually a little weird because I almost did this with Mal. Before I decided that I was going to propose a little sooner, I was actually going to wait until we did the Mother 3 Fan Fest, and I was going to try to find some way to propose, maybe not in-game, but just in front of a large group of people live. I ultimately decided against it, but I'm glad to see that someone actually did something like this. This has been done before, like I know with Super Mario Brothers, but it's not quite the same. It's interesting seeing it with an Earthbound perspective. Also, I'm pretty good friends with Liz, and I've met Matt before once, but Liz is actually a jeweler, and Liz is the one that I went to when I wanted to get my engagement ring for Mallory. I actually talked to Liz for a long time over the course of weeks, trying to get exactly what I wanted and what I thought that Mallory would like, and Liz worked with me and really helped me out. She's an awesome jeweler, and she is now engaged. So congratulations to both Liz and Matt. Have a wonderful, happy life together. And yeah, Earthbound brings people together. It's the reason I'm engaged to my current girl. Earthbound is a magical game. Man. Seeing videos like this makes me really excited. I feel like not only am I excited for them, but I get a chance to reminisce on, my own proposal and my own relationship with Mal. And it's so weird, and I think about it a lot in terms of the vlog, because you guys don't really get to see Mallory all that much, and you probably have a tendency to forget. But me and Mallory spend so much time together, it's actually a little ridiculous. You guys don't know it, but we talk on Skype and see each other and talk to each other for about 4 hours every day, every single day. And we've been doing that since we started dating. I was actually interested in some of the numbers because I wasn't sure how long everything had been, but I typed into a date calculator, and we've actually been engaged now for 4.5 months, which is a pretty good amount of time. And then I was curious how long it had been in terms of, us being together at all. So I put in our original dating date of March 8th, 08, and it says we've been dating for 2 years, 8 months, 22 days, or, which is a more interesting number, 997 days. So in 3 days, we will have been dating for 1,000 days. Kind of useless information, but kind of cool. I know I've talked a little bit about it, but I am going to visit Mallory in 2 weeks from today, so 14 days. We can start a little clock countdown. Yeah. But I'll be with her for 2 entire weeks, and it is going to be so nice to see her again. I have really, really missed that girl. And I've thought about the future a little bit. We're apart now, and we'll be together in 2 weeks. Then after that, we won't see each other again until March. And then after that, we won't see each other again until about May or June. However, then we're good. Then we're both completed with school. We're both completed with our studies, and we can actually start life together. And I am just thrilled about that. It's going to be hard. There's a lot of new challenges, mostly related to, finding a job, finding a place to live, making that work out together, because we want to make sure we have jobs before we decide of a place to stay, which will probably mean we'll be staying here, at least for a short amount of time. We're going to be trying to juggle, getting married, finding a job, and finding a place to live all at the same time. And it's going to be a little daunting. So, all I can say for you guys is thanks for coming along for this ride, because it is going to get really interesting in the next 6 months, because we're going to be done with college, and real life is going to happen. We're going to be thrown into it, and I don't know what the plan is for me working, and she doesn't either. It's just going to be, we're out there, and I don't know what else to say other than we're gonna make everything work. So, thanks for coming along for the ride, and please stay seated, because we're not going anywhere. I love making this vlog, and she loves to be part of it as well. And in just a few short months, it's going to be both of us at the same time. I know there's other vlogs out there. There's other popular vlogs. You guys may watch some of them, like CTFXC is a really popular vlog, and it's him and his fiance. But it's probably not going to be us as fiancés for too terribly long. Once we're together, we're going to try and get married in this coming summer, and it's just like, man, there's so much stuff going on. There is a lot of crap happening. If I could give you guys any advice, and this isn't even advice, this is just kind of a fact. Life comes too soon. It's kind of weird, but real life is right around the corner. I'm obviously speaking to the younger generation, people who are younger than I am, or my age, and I know there's some people watching that are a little older, and I look to you guys for advice. So, if you are someone older than myself, feel free to leave any advice you have for someone in my position in the comments. And if you're younger, then why don't you look forward to what's ahead? You should be excited, but you should also be aware that this is soon. I swear to God, it was yesterday that I was entering high school. Yesterday. Today, I am, getting through my senior year in college, and I'm going to be dumped out onto the earth looking for a job and a place to live, and it's all very daunting. It's exciting. I'm excited, but it is a little scary. Anyway, that's mostly it for today. It's one of those sitting in a chair with a white undershirt on kind of videos. But sometimes I think you have to have one of those every once in a while. Sometimes I just have stuff I just gotta say, and I appreciate you guys listening. And like I said, leave comments below if you've got advice, or if you just want to talk about maybe how you feel your life may play out, or how you're excited or worried or whatever is next around the corner. People in high school, look at colleges. I'm telling you. I waited until like senior year, and that's a bad idea. That's good advice I can give you. Whew. Look at colleges now. You won't regret that. You need to look now. And because no day is complete without my lovable little kitty. Let's include him at the end of the vlog. Hey Rocco, come here. I've been talking to these fine folks about life and the stresses that life can cause. But it's so nice to have a little stress reliever. I love you, bud.